All right. So apparently my phone now just starts taking video whenever it wants to. I was going to wait till I got driving a little bit before I started it, and then I heard it start. So here we are. All right. It is 1:15, and I am on my way to the grocery store. It's my second trip out today. Had a doctor's appointment this morning. Discussed all the usual: my weight, my blood pressure, my blood sugar. It's good. My weight, I think he said, was down 2 pounds from last time. I'm glad he didn't know it was up about 10 a month ago. But the biggest point of discussion was this wonkiness going on with my legs. We briefly discussed neuropathy and how most pharmaceutical treatments have more downside than upside. And which I guess I knew that. And he's starting me on an antibiotic, suspecting that whatever's been going on is some sort of infection, which the doctor at the urgent care did mention. She did say it could be vasculitis or cellulitis, which would explain the red swelling heat. And yeah, so I'll start on that probably tonight at dinner, and go from there. It looks a little better today. Maybe it feels a little better. It's kind of hard to tell because I did wear compression for 3 days, and I'm not wearing it today. So, I don't know. I'll say it feels a little better. And I don't know. We'll run the antibiotics for a week and see what happens. All right, now we're going again. I made a quick decision to stop for gas. And so I've been using the Upside app, where you get a little cash back on the gas you buy. And it's weird because it changes how much, when, and where. So this is the gas station that I most often stop at, I guess. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not so good. Today, it was only slightly above average when I looked around at other gas stations in the area. The next closest one, which is about a mile and a quarter, mile and a half away, would have only been a grand total of 55 cents more. So I didn't figure it was worth it. And it's not a huge amount of money if you don't use Upside. You don't know, but it's convenient. It's kind of easy to do, and you get a little money off your gas. So who doesn't want to pay less for something they're going to buy anyway? Anyway, I don't know where I was. So yeah, so I'm going to start on the antibiotic. We'll see what happens with the leg. I probably will wear compression again tomorrow if the swelling doesn't go down. It is still a little swollen. I've been seeing the same doctor for 18 years, 17 plus years. And I understand with my health issues, he looks at very specific things, and those are his main point of focus with me, and I get that. But it was funny to me today when he asked, is one calf always so much bigger than the other? And I said, no, not that I've ever been aware of. I think this has to do with whatever's been going on with my leg. He said, okay, just checking, make sure. And he felt me up pretty good from the just above the knee down to the ankle. Said it felt a little warm. He could see that there was some swelling there, and it would pit, as they say. And but it was tender. There's still areas where it's tender to the touch. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I got home and my father was still in bed, so I got some of his breakfast ready, and then I made a meatloaf to go on the smoker today, and started thinking about sides. We talked about maybe doing just little mini golden potatoes, and then I decided to look and see what I had in the freezer, and I had a half a bag of hash browns, frozen hash browns, and I don't think there's anything in there but potatoes. Since it's pre-packaged, there might be some onion or maybe some seasoning of some sort, but I'm gonna do a fine dice on some onion and a little garlic powder, a little butter, top it with cheese, and I'm gonna throw that in the smoker too. And maybe it'll taste like shit, but maybe I'll be on to something. So meatloaf, potato casserole, we'll call it that. Cheesy potato casserole, whatever you want to call it. But what else do we need? I feel like we need something else, like green beans or something. Nah, I don't know. Who cares? I don't really care. I did indulge this morning after my doctor's appointment, which is something of a tradition, so to speak. Got some Chick-fil-A. That's the best time to get Chick-fil-A breakfast, is when you've left the doctor's. He's giving you a clean bill of health, so you eat something that might counteract that. Oh well. I had good exercise yesterday, just not as much or what I intended to do. If my leg feels the least bit better tomorrow, I may actually go for a walk. I do miss going for walks, but that leg was not going to make that an enjoyable thing there for the last week or so. Oh, that's a neat looking car. What is that? Oh, fancy BMW. Wow. Yeah, I do kind of miss walks. I kind of miss listening to my book. I know I could listen to my book anytime, anywhere, but it's just not the same. Too many other distractions, but when I'm out walking, I can just focus on that book. So that's me at the grocery store. Probably all that I'm going to give you today, because there ain't going to be a whole lot else to give.